You've probably heard there's a best way to get out of debt. It's a method that's everywhere, promoted by huge names in finance, and it feels pretty good to follow. But what if I told you that good feeling comes with a hidden cost? A cost that's mathematically designed to keep you in debt longer and drain thousands from your bank account. There's another way, a method the banks and credit card companies really hope you don't find out about. It feels a little backward at first, but it is, without a doubt, the fastest and most efficient way to become debt-free. This isn't about mind games or little emotional boosts. It's about pure, cold, hard math. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why it's the superior strategy and how much it can save you. Forget what you've been told about the debt snowball. You know the one. Pay off your smallest debts first to get a quick hit of motivation. It's a trap. It's like trying to fight a forest fire by stomping on the smallest embers while a giant inferno rages just a few feet away. Sure, it feels like you're making progress, but you're losing the actual war. I've been there, juggling several debts and following that exact advice, only to feel like I was spinning my wheels. I'd see a balance disappear, which was great, but the grand total I owed barely moved. I realized the real enemy wasn't the number of debts I had. It was the sky-high interest rates that were undoing all my hard work. That's when I found a different method that completely flipped the script, and it works so well it almost feels like cheating. Section 1. The hidden cost of the debt snowball. So let's break down the debt snowball method. You've heard of it, and the idea is simple and, I'll admit, very appealing. You list all your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, ignoring the interest rates completely. You make minimum payments on everything, but you throw every extra penny at that smallest debt until it's gone. Once it's paid off, you get a rush, a win, and that momentum is supposed to keep you motivated to tackle the next one. The argument is that personal finance is mostly about behavior, and if those quick wins keep you from giving up, it's worth it. I get that. Getting out of debt is a marathon, and seeing a whole debt vanish can be a powerful psychological boost. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That good feeling has a price tag. While you're celebrating paying off that little $500 store card at 12% interest, your $10,000 credit card at 24% is quietly growing in the background, becoming a bigger and bigger monster. The snowball method completely ignores the math of how debt works. Interest is the enemy. It's the rental fee on the money you borrowed, and the higher the rate, the more you pay. By focusing on the balance size, the snowball method almost always means you will stay in debt longer and pay way more in total interest. It's a strategy that can benefit lenders who keep collecting those high-interest payments for months or even years longer. Section 2. The weird method revealed, the debt avalanche. So what's this weird alternative? It's called the debt avalanche. The reason it feels weird to some is that it asks you to ignore the shiny object, that quick, easy win. It takes patience, but the reward is mathematically guaranteed to be bigger. The debt avalanche is the smart way to pay off debt because it targets the real enemy, high interest rates. Here's how the avalanche works, step by step. First, you list out all your debts, just like the snowball, but instead of ordering them by balance, you order them from the highest interest rate down to the lowest. This is the most important step. That 22% credit card is now public enemy number 1, even if the balance is huge, and your 4% car loan is at the bottom of the list. Second, you keep making the minimum payments on all of your debts. This is non-negotiable. You've got to stay current on everything to avoid fees and protect your credit score. Third, you take every single extra dollar you can find and point it like a laser at the debt at the top of your list, the one with the highest interest rate. All your firepower goes to that one most expensive debt. Fourth, and this is where the magic happens, once you've totally wiped out that high-interest debt, you take the entire amount you were paying on it, the minimum plus all that extra cash, and roll it onto the next debt on your list, the one with the second highest interest rate. This creates a massive avalanche of money that gets bigger and more powerful as it works its way down your list. This method feels weird because it might take a lot longer to get your first win, especially if that top debt is a big one. You don't get that quick dopamine hit. But while you're patiently chipping away, you're doing something incredible. You're saving a ton of money. Every dollar you put toward a 22% interest debt is basically giving you a 22% return on your money, because that's interest you'll never have to pay. It's the single most efficient way to use your dollars to get out of debt. Now, if this is the moment the light bulb went on for you, solidify it. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. It's not for my algorithm, it's a psychological trigger for you, a way to lock in this decision and join a community that's choosing to be free. And this next part is crucial, especially for the silent viewers out there, the ones who watch and never engage. This is too important to stay on the sidelines. Go to the comments right now and make a declaration. Type Avalanche if you are committing to the math. This isn't for me. It's a public commitment to yourself that makes this real. It's step 0 on your new path. I'll wait. Okay, let's stop talking theory and run some real numbers. For everyone who just committed, this is your proof. Imagine you have 3 debts, which is a pretty common spot to be in. A credit card with a $5,000 balance at a painful 22% APR, a personal loan with a $3,000 balance at 18% APR, and a student loan with a $1,000 balance at 12% APR. Now, let's say you've tightened up your budget and found an extra $400 a month to throw at your debt. First up, the debt snowball. You'd list them by balance: the $1,000 student loan, the $3,000 personal loan, and the $5,000 credit card. You'd attack that $1,000 loan with your extra $400 and poof, in just a few months, it's gone. It feels amazing. You get that psychological win. But all the while, that $5,000 credit card at 22% interest is just sitting there, bleeding money and compounding interest at a scary rate. While you're celebrating, your biggest problem is quietly getting bigger. Now let's rewind and run it with the debt avalanche. You list them by interest rate. The 22% credit card is priority number 1, then the 18% loan, and finally the 12% loan. That extra $400 goes straight to the $5,000 credit card. It's a bigger mountain, and it's going to take over a year to climb it. It requires patience, but during that year, you're systematically killing the debt that costs you the most money every single day. When you run the numbers for the full payoff, the results are staggering. The avalanche will get you out of debt several months faster than the snowball. More importantly, it will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in interest. The avalanche doesn't just get you out of debt faster, it makes the whole journey cheaper. Section 4. Supercharge your avalanche, the accelerators. Choosing the avalanche is the smartest strategic move, but why stop there? If you really want to get out of debt at lightning speed, you can add some turbochargers. First, you gotta have a budget. This isn't optional. You can't win a battle without knowing how many troops you have. A budget is your plan of attack. Track every dollar. It might be uncomfortable at first when you see where your money is actually going, but that's where you find your power. Cut out what you can. Every dollar you save is another soldier you can send to fight your highest interest debt. Second, increase your income. There's a limit to how much you can cut, but there's no limit to how much you can earn. This doesn't have to be a second job. Can you sell stuff you don't need, turn a hobby into a side hustle, drive for a rideshare, pet sit, or do some freelance work online? Every extra $100 you make goes straight to that high-interest principal, speeding up your journey to zero. Finally, you can consider a strategic consolidation, but you have to be really careful here. Sometimes you can use a 0 APR balance transfer card or a low-interest loan to combine several high-interest debts. This is like hitting pause on the enemy's attack. It can give you a window to hammer away at the principal without interest fighting back. But this is an advanced tactic, and it only works if you are disciplined. You have to stop adding new debt and have a rock-solid plan to pay off the balance before that sweet 0% intro period ends and the rate skyrockets. If this makes sense to you, if you're ready to stop paying for feel-good tricks and start using a strategy that flat-out works, then it's time to take action. Don't just close this video. Tonight, sit down, list out all your debts with their interest rates, and order them from highest to lowest. That one move is the first real step to taking back control. And if you know someone stuck spinning their wheels with debt, don't just send them a motivational text, send them this battle plan. Sharing this video could be the intervention that saves them thousands. For more no-nonsense financial strategies you won't hear anywhere else, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Conclusion. The journey out of debt is tough, and it's full of confusing advice. The idea of a weird method is usually just a gimmick, but in this case, it's about choosing the path that is logically and mathematically superior, even if it feels less satisfying at the start. The debt snowball sells you motivation. The avalanche buys you freedom. It replaces a short-term emotional high with the long-term, life-changing reality of paying less money and becoming debt-free faster. So the choice is yours. Do you want to feel good for a minute, or do you want to be free for a lifetime? By choosing the Avalanche, you're not just paying off debt, you're buying back your future.